So I mentioned in my last video that I do have some hauls to share with you guys. And I know that's a little bit opposite of what most everybody else is doing on Instagram, and which I think is great. Most everybody else is sharing that they're starting their no buys. And so yeah, this is a little bit antithetical to that, but I want to preface it with the fact that my husband and I did not exchange any Christmas presents or any Hanukkah presents. So I kind of feel like this is the Christmas present that I didn't get. So these are treats to myself from Christmas. So I got the email from Beautyhabit that they were doing their, I don't know, sort of like a surprise bag. With Beautyhabit, I was pretty tempted, obviously, so I decided to take the plunge with that. So let's do that one first. So I forget what the minimum was. I think it was maybe $100, something like that, which is not hard for me to do at Beautyhabit, obviously. So I'll show you what I decided to purchase, and then I will show you what was in the goodie bag, which is just absolutely insane. So for the longest time, I have really been wanting to delve more into the Infiore line. And I did a swap with my friend Lacey, who's in town here, and we swapped for something, and so I did get an Infiore product, and I'll talk to you guys about that later. Really, really love it. Well, actually, I'll just let you know. It's the, I believe it's their calendula treatment oil, and there's two of them. It's either the calendula or the comfrey, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's the calendula. I'll let you know. I'll add that in there. And I really love it. So I decided to dive in a little bit further, and so I decided to get the treat, their cleansing emulsion. So as you guys know, I really love doing a second cleanse with my oil and balms as a first cleanse. So I'm going to give this a try and see how I like it, if it compares at all to the Tata Harper one I love. In this bag here, I got the Living Libations Petal Deodorant. Now this I decided to get because I just want to give a cream deodorant one more try. You'll see that I have tried this, and it looks like I've used it a lot more than I actually have, and that's because this actually is super, super soft. So the first time I went in to try it, I pressed way too hard and dug out a huge chunk of it. So I was expecting it to be hard like the Schmidt's jar deodorants, and it's really, really soft and creamy, which is great, and I really like that it's so creamy. But yeah, I scooped out way too much. So, and you actually really do not need very much of this at all. Just barely, even just dabbing your fingertip in is all that you need, and it really spreads across your armpit really easily. And it's actually quite effective. I'm pretty impressed. I obviously need to use it for a lot longer than just a few times. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far, and this is not going to be a review video by any means, so I just wanted to show you guys what I got. But since I have used this a couple times, first impression is very positive for this. Is the Petal Underarm Charm Cream Deodorant. That's the one I got. I also got the Lulu Organic Sniffle Balm. And the one thing I don't like about this is there's this sticker on it, and I'm afraid of peeling the sticker off because I'm afraid it's gonna ruin the package. So I might have to do that hair dryer trick where you put the hair dryer on it so the glue kind of gets a little bit warm so I can peel off the sticker. But anyway, I love this smell. This is the Thieves oil scent, cinnamon and clove, and the smell is just beautiful. You know, it's supposed to help ward off colds, so I got this so I can kind of rub it under my nose, keep it in my bag, so if I feel like I've just been exposed to something, I can whip it out real quick, and also just kind of keep the, you know, that raw irritation under your nose that you get when you're blowing your nose all the time in the winter. Just kind of keep that moisturized and just sort of, anyway, just kind of keep the germs at bay as much as possible. So I'm really glad I got this. I love the smell, so I'm just happy to have this in my bag. And then lastly, as far as the purchase part goes, I got the Rosé collection of tinted lip balms from Stuart and Claire. So that's what the packaging looks like. And then these are the 3 lip balms. And they're all just different hues of pink, I'll show these guys to you later in a review. So now I'm going to show you the surprise bag that I got. So usually when I make a purchase from Beautyhabit, I will put in a request for, because you get 3 samples with every purchase, so I'll put in a request for the 3 samples that I want, which are obviously usually around green beauty. But this time in the comment section, I just said, since I was getting the surprise bag, that I really do have a preference for green and organic beauty. And that's all I said. I mean, I didn't write anything, you know, like pressured or anything. I just told them that that was my preference. So in the surprise bag is this Paul and Joe cosmetic bag, which is pretty substantial size, really cute, obviously. So I'm just gonna start pulling things out, and let's start. This is just a Dr. Hauschka mascara sample. I actually haven't even pulled this out yet to look at it. All right, so a mascara sample. And then I got from Nieves, I got the C Perfect Skin. So this is a sample, I guess, of like maybe one of their vitamin C treatments. And it came in like this little cute manila envelope. And this is actually a pretty nice sample size. Looks like maybe it needs to be shaken up a little bit to distribute some of the ingredients. Oh, this is great because I have been curious to try these. These are the Kojendo 100% pure cotton squares, you know, like for removing makeup. So that's great. I've actually really been curious about those. I also got the Aurelia probiotic. I think this is their miracle cleanser, and it looks like it came with one of their little cloths, so that's really nice. I have actually used this cleanser in the past and remember not being super excited about it, but I'm definitely happy to have this travel size because obviously this is going to be better than anything that a hotel would have. Definitely happy to have that. I got this Paul and Joe nail polish. Let's see what color it is. So that's a nice sweet pink color with really, really cute packaging. Paul and Joe always has such cute packaging. Let's see, I also got a Organic Pharmacy Enzyme Peel Mask sample. I got a Grown Alchemist Lip Balm in vanilla and watermelon. And let's see what this looks like. Kind of a big box for a small little, actually, I mean, it's not small. I'm sure this is a full size, I'm pretty sure, but kind of a big box for a lip balm. But, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. And then I got a micellar water from Henne. And I know I said I'm not a huge fan of micellar waters in the video of the 5 products I can live without, but I am always happy to have a micellar water to help remove eye makeup for sure. And I just don't like micellar waters for, you know, completely removing my makeup and then leaving it at that. I did get a sample of the Kai Rose. I have already tried this. I'm not a big fan of this, so I'll probably be giving this away to somebody. And I got a Fido hair mask, which I'm happy to use, actually. I do like Fido. They're not green, but every once in a while I'm okay with using a hair product that's not green. And then this just totally blew me away. I got the RMS Beauty palette, and I have been wanting this. I was not going to purchase it because I already have the Living Luminizer. I gave away my Baruti bronzer that I had in a swap, and then I always kind of regretted it. And then this also has, let's see, it has a, oh yeah, it has Demure Lip to Cheek and a Beloved Lip to Cheek, and then I believe it has this lip balm. So I mean, when I pulled this out, I was just like, okay, this, obviously this surprise bag was completely worth it. But everything in here, I'm just like, I'm so shocked. I will absolutely use everything, probably except for the Kai perfume. Everything else, I mean, you know, I'm not a huge nail polish wearer. I mean, I'm sure as you guys have seen, I don't think I have any video where I've ever had nail polish on, but I definitely get my toes done every once in a while. So I may or may not use that nail polish. I might give it away, but just an incredible surprise bag. I can't even believe it. Like, it was just as I was pulling things out, I was like, oh my God, holy crap, this is amazing. And then when I got to this one, I was just like, completely blown away. So well done, Beautyhabit. And if you guys ever get that email from Beautyhabit that they're having one of these surprise bags, I mean, they maybe only do it at the first of the year, but I highly recommend it. And if you're a green beauty fan, definitely put in there that that is your preference. The other haul that I did was from the True Beauty Collective, and I am a new customer to True Beauty Collective, and how I landed on their site was I knew that I wanted to get the H's for Love Propolis mask. I just fell in love with that mask after it was in the Boxwalla beauty box, and they had that travel size, and I only have one left, and I was like, okay, I definitely don't want to be without that mask because just the results have been phenomenal. And I'll link over here to that review so you can hear more about the ingredients and all of that. Well, let me tell you, first of all, when you're a new customer, you get 20% off, so that was awesome. And I did at the beginning, I had a little bit of difficulty with the code. It wasn't working. So I just shot an email off to them, super responsive right away. So that was great and really nice and friendly. And so when I opened up the box, that's what it looked like with the note, or I can't remember, I think maybe the True Beauty postcard was on top. I don't want everything to spill out. Really pretty postcard. Actually with 10% off my next purchase, handwritten note, and gift with purchase, which I was surprised about, an Orgaid sheet mask, which I'm excited to give a try. Even though I'm not a huge fan of sheet masks, totally willing to give this one a shot because I've heard so much about that, and really excited to see, let's see, it's the Greek yogurt, so I'm really excited to give that one a try. So what I got was what I just told you, the Propolis mask, which I love. And then I have been hearing so much about, I think it's the Pa'akai, if I'm saying that correctly, from Honua, the cleansing cream. So excited to try this. First of all, it's pink, how could I not love it? But yeah, I know that there's just so many people out there, especially Marie from And the Color Green raves about this. But just across the board, I feel like it's just gotten huge, huge raves, and I go through cleansers pretty quickly. And I'm always looking for just a really nice, soothing cleansing cream. I feel like I've heard that maybe it doesn't like foam, but it's just not your typical just like cream cleanser. There's some special things about it, and I'm excited to experience it for myself. So really excited that True Beauty Collective carries both Honua and H's for Love. So I love it when you find, an e-tailer that carries a few of your favorite brands, which they also carried when I was really excited about this, the Henne, and I've fallen in love with these tinted lip balms. So I got another one of these. I got it in Intrigue. And let me show you the color, because I've been wearing the nude one a lot. And so Intrigue is like that. It's sort of like that rusty reddish brown. And I actually did try this on in a store here in Portland, and I was debating between the nude and this color, so I'm happy to have both of those. And then I also got the Honest Hazel eye gel masks, and I've been kind of on the fence between these and the 100% pure ones, and I remember that these kind of slipped quite a bit. I remember them being pretty effective, so it had been a while and they didn't carry the 100% pure ones, so I decided to get these, and we'll kind of compare some notes and I'll report back to you guys. So in the email exchange that we had, I'm blanking on the woman's name who I was corresponding with, but she was so sweet. She said that she'd be happy to give me a sample, and I have been just dying to try the Skin Owl Beauty Whip, but I just do not want to buy the full size without trying it, because it really seems like people have either been, you know, loving it like crazy or have been having kind of a challenging time with it. So she gave me this really nice sample size, or, you know, deluxe sample size, I should say. So I'm really excited to finally give the Skin Owl Beauty Whip a try. Just super thrilled with everything that I have here in front of me. Really excited to talk to you guys about my thoughts and reviews, which will definitely be coming up. I also wanted to mention really quickly that the makeup that I have on today is inspired by Katey Denno and her last YouTube tutorial. She is a green beauty makeup artist and she is phenomenal. If you guys aren't following her yet, I highly recommend it because she does these really fast, great, helpful green beauty tutorials. So obviously I keep saying green beauty tutorial, so meaning that she uses all green beauty makeup, or mostly green beauty, I'm pretty sure. So at least all the videos I've watched have been green beauty. So this was, what her main inspiration was, using the Ritual Defy Eye Soot in Golden Age, and I was so thrilled that I had that, or I have it. So that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And then I just kind of tinkered with it a little bit because she talked about, or she used also a Jane Iredale eye cream shadow. I didn't have that, so I brought these down just to show you real quick. So if you go and watch that video, you can kind of see how I kind of made it my own. So instead of using that, I just used the RMS Radiance highlighter on top of that instead. And then she also used a lipstick by Lily Lolo, I think, kind of a peachy one, and I did not have that. And really the only peachy pink lipstick that or lip product that I have is this RMS Vogue Rose, which was limited edition, so I don't think you can get this anymore, but I think it was probably pretty similar to the Vogue Rose that RMS now has in their lipstick line. So I used that on my lips and on my cheeks, and then I used the Kjaer Weis Radiance also, you know, as a highlighter on my face. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that because Katey's videos are just, they're great, and I really feel like she makes makeup really accessible, and her style is really in line with how I wear my makeup. So if you kind of like a real low maintenance, kind of a natural look that's easy to do, you can do your makeup in like 5 minutes, I definitely recommend checking her out for sure. And of course I will link this specific video that I'm talking about below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have really been writing the most supportive and lovely comments lately, and I really, really appreciate it. I just love this little small community that we have here. And I think that, I believe it was Wendy who commented that she would love to see kind of a wellness type video. So I think that since this is the beginning of the year, it might be a good time to do that and just kind of talk about my thoughts on wellness and what I do for, you know, myself and trying to keep as healthy as I can. So I think I might do that next. And if you do have any other video requests, just let me know, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye.